All right, Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Brother Yeshai, coming at you with another lesson, and this lesson is going to be about the importance of fasting, man. Uh, you know, um, every brother has a different walk, and different relationship with Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And with that comes certain temptations, bearing your cross, certain trials that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh will put you through. Okay, and mind you, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how hard it seems, the Most High will not tempt you above your measure. Okay, He won't put nothing on you that you won't be able to defeat or to that you won't be able to get over. Okay, because anytime that the Lord chastens you, all right, he does it for a reason. All right, it's either to make you better and make you stronger, or for you to learn a lesson. You know, and brothers go through uh, many diverse things in this truth as per your lot, but one thing that really helps you get through any situation, any dire situation, that you may face is fasting. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the importance of fasting and bring up some scriptures and also some instances in the past where our forefathers, all right, fasted, to get a quicker or the expedient answer from the Most High. Okay, because when you fast, you afflict yourself and you humble yourself. Abstaining from food and water for a certain amount of days, or either a day. It's hard to do the fast of old that our forefathers used to do, the 3-week fast that Daniel did, and and Ezra, that fast that he did, that 40-day fast that Moses did, and so yeah, man. To get right into it, this is the instance where Yahweh Shai rebuked the devil or a demon out of a man, and the apostles, the disciples, so like the disciples, they were later changed to apostles. Their title was later changed to apostles, but currently, in this instance, they were called disciples. They were astounded that Yahweh Shai was able to remove this demon, and they inquired. Uh, they inquired about how Yahweh Shai was able to do it, and this is what Yahweh Shai answered. Matthew 17:18, and Yahweh Shai rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Yahweh Shai apart and said, Why could not we cast him out? And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have a faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible to you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting. So right there, that's from Yahweh Shai's own mouth. A prayer and fasting is a powerful tool that we used in ancient days, and that we should very well use now. Okay, you know, let's since we're in the book of Matthew, I'm gonna go to Matthew the 6th chapter. All right, because there's a certain way that you should fast, man. All right, yeah, there's a certain way that you should fast, and this is it right here. Matthew 6:16. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a side countenance, for they disfigure their faces that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Okay, so and when you and if brothers do decide to fast, it basically depends on your relationship with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because every man has a different relationship. But men that do fast or thinking about fasting, to get an expedient answer from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, or just to get back in the spirit, this is the proper way to fast. Brush your teeth, wash your face. Don't go around moping. And trying to appear onto people to fast. Okay, but do it secretly, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, with seeth in secret, shall reward you openly. All right. And since we're in the book of Matthew, this is the time to fast, man. When you fast, you basically mourning, and afflicting yourself. Now, the wicked scribes, you know what I'm saying? Scribes and Pharisees always tried to get Yahushua to lie or to get him caught up in his own words, but they couldn't, man. The Lord was confounding them. Every time they tried to trip Yahushua up, so to say. And in this instance, they asked why the disciples didn't fast like they do, because they were carnal, man. They wanted to attribute their fasting and their keeping of the law as a total righteousness, but they lacked the faith of Yahushua, man. Believing in Yahushua, which is an integral part of being a man of the Lord and being the elect. Okay, but here it is right here. This is Matthew chapter 9, verse 14. Then came to him the disciples of John, saying, why do we and the Pharisees fast off, but thy disciples fast not? So the disciples of John was inquiring of the Pharisees. All right. And Yahushua said unto them, can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken from them, and then shall they fast. And we're in those days right now. Yahushua was taken from us roughly 2,000 some odd years ago. All right, and between that time, was that time to be fasting. Okay, not only for Yahushua, which is a big reason to fast. Yahushua, being in the spiritual realm away from us, but just for certain things. You had certain instances where our forefathers fasted for answers, expedient answers, like King David. He fasted for those 3 days when his first son was sick. Paul, he fasted for those 3 days when he lost his sight. Okay, and various other prophets have fasted in the past, and we're going to get up, bring a couple instances where our forefathers fasted. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10. And I'm gonna start at the top. And in the 3rd year of Cyrus, king of Persia, a thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar. And the thing was true, but the time appointed was long, and he understood the thing and had understanding of the vision. In those days I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth, neither did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. So, Daniel was getting these revelations and getting these visions. Okay, and part of him getting those visions was him fasting, man. Okay, when you fast, you make yourself one with the angels. The angels neither eat nor drink. So, and they're in direct line with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the power. Okay, now we're in these fleshly bodies, but to do that and to make steps to afflict ourselves, the Lord definitely sees, and he definitely holds that to a high regard. Okay, so hey, if any brother out there needs answers, or just to get back in the spirit, man, fasting is a good way to do that. Okay, and when he fasted this time, he saw Yahushua, in a vision, and I'm gonna read that real fast. And in the 4th and 20th day of the 1st month, and I was by the side of the great river, which is Hiddekel. Then I lift up my eyes and look, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose joints were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl. He had a green garment on, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms as his feet, in color to polished brass, and the multitude of his words, Salakia, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. And I, Daniel, alone saw the vision, for the men that were with me saw not the vision, but a quaking fell upon them, so that they fled to hide themselves. So, Daniel got to see Yahushua, in the middle of his fast, man. After he completed his fast. Okay. And that's a beautiful thing, man. So hey, if you you want a vision from the Most High, you want an expedient answer for something that's going on or something that He's putting you through, fasting is always a good thing to do, man. All right, and it humbles yourself in front of the Most High, man, and hey, He'll give you spiritual gifts for doing it. All right, this is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5, verse 20. Just another quick example. Then said I unto him, Go thy ways from me, and come not nigh me. And he heard what I said, and went from me. And so I fasted 7 days, mourning and weeping, like as Uriel the angel commanded me. And after 7 days, so it was that the thoughts of my heart were so grievous unto me again, and my soul recovered the spirit of understanding. And I began to talk with the Most High again. So through his fast, he recovered the spirit of understanding, and he began to talk with Yahweh, with the Most High again, man. All right. So, hey, fasting is a very important thing to do. And here's another instance of our people fasting in dire straits, or in dire times, man. This is the book of Esther. Chapter 4, verse 16. And it reads, Go gather, let's see. So this, all right, so long story short, I ain't gonna read through it all, but basically, Mordecai, told Esther, delivered a message to Esther that Haman wanted to destroy the Jews, man. All right, and basically Mordecai got hold of Esther, and basically Esther told them to do a fast, so she can basically ask the Most High to deliver us through this situation, and he did. Okay, so I'm gonna start at Esther 4 and 7. And Mordecai told him of all that had happened unto him, and of the sum of the money that Haman had promised to pay to the king's treasuries for the Jews to destroy them. Also he gave him the copy of the writing of the decree that was given at Shushan to destroy them, to show it unto Esther, and to declare it unto her, and to charge her that she could go in unto the king to make supplication unto him, and to make request before him for her people. And Hatak came and told Esther the words of Mordecai. Again, Esther spake unto Hatak, and gave him commandment unto Mordecai. All the king's servants and the people of the king's provinces do know that whosoever, whether man or woman, shall come into the king, into the inner court, who is not called, there was one law of his to put him to death, except such to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come into the king these 30 days. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther, Think not with thyself that thou shalt escape into the king's house more than all the Jews. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place, but thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed. And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Then Esther bade them return Mordecai this answer, Go gather together all the Jews that were present in Shushan, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maiden will fast likewise, and so I will go in unto the king, which is not according to the law, and if I perish, I perish. So Mordecai went his way and did according to all that Esther had commanded him. So basically, Esther um, told Mordecai to tell the other Israelites, the other Jews, to fast, and her handmaids likewise would do the same to make supplication to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to get her through that situation, because if she would have went into the king's chambers under any circumstances without being called, she was to be put to death. But by them fasting, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua had mercy on her, and ultimately, when you read the story of Esther, she didn't die. The king allowed her to come into the chambers, and basically, Haman did not get away with his plan to destroy the Jews, man. And that came, from fasting. All right, afflicting ourselves for the Most High, and Him delivering us out of those dire straits, man. And in particular, this instance in Esther. All right, but I got a couple more scriptures on fasting, and then that's it. Joel 2:12. Therefore also now saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, and rent your heart and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord your power, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil. So there it is right there, man. Hey, and part of turning to the Lord with all our heart, all our mind, all right, is fasting. Okay, so that's a very important part, of turning back to the Lord and getting into His good graces. The Book of Ezra, chapter 8, verse 21. Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river Ahua, that we might afflict ourselves before our power to seek of Him a right way for us and for our little ones and for all our substance. Okay, so right here, all right, they fasted to get directions from the Lord, and and to seek them a right way for the little ones and for all of their substance, man. Basically to deliver them, out of their what they were going through, man. Okay. For I was ashamed to require of the king a band of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy in the way, because we had spoken unto the king, saying, the hand of our power is upon all them for good that seek him, but his power and his wrath is against all them that forsake him. So we fasted and besought our power for this, and he was entreated of us. So the Lord delivered them through that, man. From that active fasting. And I think, I'm gonna wrap it up right there, man. So, hey, fasting is very important, for speedy answers, to strengthen your spirit, to get certain demons off of you, and just to show the Lord that you care, and that you're trying with all of your heart, to come back to Him. Like I said, every man's relationship with the Lord is different. So some men, really don't fast like that, but hey, we do have to fast at least one time a year, and that's the Day of Atonement. But hey, fasting is very important, man. I'm gonna end it with that. I'm gonna give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Harukakudash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect.